Hi, good afternoon yet. Okay, so January 31 and yeah, it's 5:32 p.m. to be exact. Okay, so give me five, high five, high five. All right. So there, I did apply task as supposedly for the financial account. I just realized that I have to be covered with comprehensive insurance because of my being bipolar and the ADHD bipolar case. Okay, so for whatever reason, I was not accepted. Okay, so that's the reality, and I'm not disappointed though. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I did apply there and was accepted, did not come to work after that. Okay, so I even I get until physical exam be spent for me. Did not go to work after that. Okay, so there. So So what is it? A couple of days ago, before I actually rewatched Forrest Gump. Okay, so I did watch. Okay, it's my second time actually to watch again. Okay, Bohemian Rhapsody. It's a story about Freddie Mercury's journey to singing. Okay, and created a band called Queen. Okay, so there. It's titled Bohemian Rhapsody. Okay, so when you talk about Bohemian, it's like somebody that's unconventional. Okay, most probably like teacher felbert. Okay, so yeah, I am a bona fide, or yeah, I am a licensed professional teacher, but I never have gotten to work in a public high school system, or yeah, in a government educational institution. But I freelance as like a tutor and teacher at the same time. Okay, so I kind of freelance as internal, external auditor and a forensic accountant that puts food in the table. But to be honest, even if you open my heart, I know that 70%, or let's say, yeah, or 80% is being an artist and a filmmaker at the same time. Woohoo! Yet I have to respect the discipline of like doing internal and external auditing at the same time, because this is the revenue stream, or this is the one that puts food in the table. All right, all right. Rhapsody. Okay, Rhapsody. It's kind of like when you when you do recite something, a poem or a piece of poetry. Yeah, it's a rhapsody, kind of like I don't know how I call it. It's something that's free flowing kind of recitation of a work of poetry. Alright, so Bohemian Rhapsody, unorthodox, somebody like Teacher Falbert. Okay, so I'm always in defiance of things that I don't like, and things that marginalize me, things that disadvantage me, things that I don't understand, things that people tell me, or kind of like inculcate that they are uh, truths when they're actually lies. In my prior videos, I spoke about me not being able to respect or tolerate or contain lies, deceit, and deception. So there, okay. Now, I became a filmmaker when I was 34 years old, around 2006 maybe, because the year that I met Love Diaz was 2005. Okay, but I kind of like freelanced already as production accountant. Okay, so Armand Reyes have been credited as a production accountant. Even if you Google me in AMD, I'm not a field cashier. Okay, so I'm not a field cashier, and all other your concoctions in the cheap tabloid that you wrote. Okay, or somebody actually wrote about me. Okay, cheap. Okay, sorry. I hope you're gonna like do some redemption for that, cleansing, cleansing. Okay, because you're not the only beautiful person, human being in this industry. Okay, so there. An Orthodox. Okay, so well, I will talk about well, this is inspiration from Bohemian Rhapsody movie, which I did watch again. It's about creative freedom. Okay, so this guy, Freddie Mercury, who was the lead vocalist of the band Queen. Okay, so apparently, obviously, everybody knows that he's gay. Okay, he died when he was 45 years old, but it's all worth it. He died fighting his life over. He died doing the works that he loves to do. He loved to do. Okay, so there. When I was what you call this college writer, I of the Columban of La Salle Examines. I also sat as a columnist of our school paper. We do magazine or we do newspaper at the same time. So the title of my column was Today's Menu. Okay, Today's Menu. Okay, so I kind of like write about things that I don't like in the university and other people. Okay, I kind of like shake up. I don't actually have the plan to kill them. Okay, so I'm really grateful that with all the love and drugs, pasok and out of the way, I kind of find myself back. Okay, kind of see myself back. Okay, so I'm grateful for all the love of my nieces and nephews, my brother, and my friend Adrian, and some friends here in Manila that became my friends since I came here in 1995. Family and friends back home, and all these people that I work with. Okay, I really cannot contain like hypocrisy and what else? I do not like people trying to be somebody else when they cannot. Okay, they will kind of do some kind of like they're gonna pull down somebody. Okay, they're gonna pull down somebody that they're above them. Of course, they're gonna pull down somebody that's below them. Okay, so there. Yeah. So I'm really in awe of this guy, Freddie Mercury. And I'm kind of like empowered. Okay, watching the film again because I remembered. I remembered of my discover. Okay, I remembered Love Diaz telling me about creative freedom. Okay, so I was so disappointed doing the film Sped Hearts because I wasn't able to pull through my kind of creative freedom. Okay, I know that Love Diaz, who also sat or who also was credited as film consultant, did not like the film. Okay, in other words, the film was cheap. In cheap in entirety, the one that's been released, the one that's being released. Okay, but however, I can still do refurbishing of that film anyway. Okay, I wasn't able to fight for my creative freedom. Okay, so there, it was actually cheap. Okay, not really actually into commodification because Cheryl wanted it to be like want a happier film or yeah, I could understand, but yeah, from the bottom of my heart, I would say this, that I was hurt, devastated, because I could not really tolerate works like that. Okay, I'm sorry, Miss Cheryl, but I have to tell you that I'm not like, we don't have the same brains. So there, yeah, and sadly, there were part of the production that hurt as well. Okay, well, Dina Bonivi, Dina Bonivi of the mother of Danica wanted to make some pal of me, I guess, after she watched the film because she was kind of like disalienated, okay, or alienated of it after realizing that that wasn't actually the script uh, that Danica told her to her mom, okay, and even Shara Soto, but kind of Shara was like, became friends with Cheryl, so she kind of like, yeah, and was really ridiculous kind of work because the premiere night was attended by the parents, Senator Soto, the mother of Shara, and some people in Itbulaga, Dina Bonivi, and all that. And the film was actually cheap. Cheap because I listened to Sherry. Well, we become friends. But next time around, well, she doesn't have money anymore as much as she was. She did have a lot of money when she was with Cesar Kimbao, so she could have paid me damages because I was depressed after that. Okay? There. Well, I kind of like printed Rhapsody, Bohemian Rhapsody song, and I love really the writing, the kind of writing that Freddie Mercury kind of like, you know, yeah, is really brilliant, genius. Okay, is this the real life? Is it just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy because I'm easy come, easy go. Little high, little low. Anyway, the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. Okay? Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun. Okay? So, Freddie Mercury, watching the film, was really, has that unparalleled, great courage that, when he did apply for that band, he actually went to the restaurant where the band actually played and introduced himself. And maybe you could listen to me and all that. And he had like a problem with his teeth, okay, the front teeth, but it wasn't an impediment, okay. He kind of like pulled it through. Well, he struggled into that and became so popular because of his singing. You could really feel him, okay, from the bottom of my bottoms, okay? And then his kind of writing is like brilliant and and poetic, okay? So there's this too late, my time has come, sends shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time, goodbye everybody, I've got to go, okay? Got to leave you all behind and face the truth, okay? Well, Freddie Mercury died at 45 years old because of AIDS. Okay. Well, he partied a lot, but he did become the artist, the singer that he could become. Okay. He wanted to be in solo for a while, but he didn't lose grip of the band, even towards the end. Okay. Oh well, all artists are like may tupak, pero yeah, that's what he was then, and all his bandmates. But they kind of like pulled it through all throughout. Okay, so there, creative freedom. This is very important. Love Diaz told me about this. Okay, but I know about this already when I started writing as well in college. I don't write of necessity, I write of inspiration, okay? I dislike commodification, and I'm really grateful that when Love Diaz discovered me, okay? When Love Diaz became my God, when Love Diaz actually saw my potential and told me to become a filmmaker, I was kind of pulling through, and I kind of like when he speaks things about filmmaking. Well, you have to really listen to him. It's so kind of like going to your spine as well. And the first time that I learned from him is Yeah, do not write something that you don't know. If you write about it, you go kind of like study, do some immersion because before you can pull through it. Do not write according to what you actually see. Okay, experience it. Oh, it's like Montessori, you know. And Love Jesus also told me about this creative freedom. Okay, whatever happens, you call the shots. In other words, you call the shots. Okay, as the writer director of your film. Okay, not the producer. Okay. So, well, with Nick B, I did that, and unfortunately, with Sped Hearts, well, my producer was kind of a different, beautiful than I am. Okay, so there. What else? Sorry, but that's the reason why I learned from that experience. I don't want to make a film that I could not recover the investment. And at the same time, I don't like working on a film that, or I don't like to make a film that will have independent producers because I don't want them to kind of like teach me how to do things. Okay. Yeah, well, this is a collaborative effort. Being the writer of and the director of the film, you should be the one that's responsible for the creative freedom, the final look of the film. Okay, so it's not commodification. So it's not really being deviant of people that are around you or in defiance of whatever that you have, but because you know what exactly you are doing. Because as a writer and a director of the film, okay. So by the way, I want to tell you this, Armand Reyes, you never were a teacher, never were a sped teacher. Okay, I understand you graduated agriculture in UP Los Baños, so that's all that you have. Okay, you cannot talk about special education. Okay, so you never directed my film. You were credited as assistant director. What? But you wanted it like a co-director. Okay, that's pathetic of you. Okay. So listen to that and become beautiful. Okay, you can never become beautiful when you are doing like that all the time. Okay, that's why I never heard about you from the grapevine, in terms of like pulling through very beautiful films. Okay, so there, Love Diaz. Okay, I would say this. I kind of like I'm a bona fide graduate of Love Diaz mobile filmmaking. Yeah, because when you talk to Love Diaz, he kind of talk about a lot of things in filmmaking. Okay, and this creative freedom thing is really kind of like, you know, fragile inculcation of it. Okay, so I spoke to him in terms of like uh, Hilpertes despised me in a forum. Well, a tabloid writer that had died already also kind of like told me, you know what, Hilpertes despised you. Okay, so maybe he doesn't want you to be a director. Okay, well, pathetic of him as well. It's not only, well, I can speak better than him, I can write better than him, to be exact. Sorry, direct. You're not. I hope you're in the heavens and flying and talking to the angels, and you become a very beautiful person in your second lifetime. So there. Yeah. So if you are the writer of a project or a story or a film for that matter, okay, so you know exactly what you needed, okay, what to pull through, okay. So that's why I really kind of like wanted my lead actors to really like do a workshop, sort of, okay. Shara Soto and Danica Soto did a workshop on me with Sped Hearts. Megan Aguilar of Hindi Nagkukubli ang Buwan sa Gabing Matala did a workshop on that also. Adrian Landicho did a workshop also in Hikbi. Okay? That's why we made a good film. Yeah, and well, because I cannot tolerate mediocrity. Okay? Because I work from the heart. And when you work from the heart, there's no way that mediocrity can flourish. Alright? I will tell you that, Arman Reyes. Bitaw nang become beautiful na lang nang oy ayaw ginana nang kay dili man ka bayot bi ka kaayo nga dili bi ka gwapa kaayo pod. Ang taon luoy kasi imong kagalingon oy. You kind of like cool people that are actually higher than you. That's what you have. Sorry. Do not do that to me again, okay? Please. Okay. What else? Their creative freedom, okay? Thank you, Love Diaz, for giving me all these lessons and bits, nuggets of like uh, truths about filmmaking, okay? That's I'm always proud that I'm a graduate, the bona fide graduate of Love Diaz mobile filmmaking. There. Hazel, huwag ka na magalit sa akin, okay? Pareho naman tayong galing ko alumni naman tayo ng Love Diaz filmmaking, sort of something. And Manang Noel, don't you think you're you're a Love Diaz signature actor as well? So we should be proud of a Love Diaz, not an Armand Reyes. Chip. So there, creative freedom. Sorry, Armand Reyes. So respect yourself so that you get respected as well, okay? So there. What else? Okay, this. When you work from the heart, okay? When you work from the heart, there's sort of empowerment, emancipation, okay? And I tell you this, when you work from the heart, there's never anything that you can be average, okay? It's always non-mediocrity. You can never be mediocre, okay? I tell you that, okay? So I love what Diaz told me as well, that when you kind of like do something, an art form like that, because you're a filmmaker, you're a writer and director at the same time, you kind of what you call this inculcates that mindset that even if you only have like one follower or one somebody human being that's being changed, okay, wholeheartedly from your film, okay, that's enough reason. That's enough reason to continue doing things, doing your art form, okay? So there, I hope I'll be able to actually pull through, recovering all the investments because, to be honest, that two of my films did not actually have a healthy return, okay? So Love just told me that. That's all right. And Maria Montessori actually is saying that if you kind of like, Love Diaz told me that if there's only one person from among 10 of your followers that's being changed from your talk, and 10% all right. So it's the same thing if you have one follower that's being changed wholeheartedly from your film, and that's worth doing more. Thank you, Love Diaz. And then thank you, Maria Montessori, because you're actually the one who told me, okay, my great-great-grandmother, that when you propagate Montessori in your own little way, okay, and that somebody actually changed his mindset and his heart because of what you shared about Montessori, and that's all worth it. Okay? So I'm good. I'm good about what I'm doing. Alright? Don't you think, Armand Reyes? Kuya Arman, we should be friends because, you know, you're very old na and Rolly Palmas, our mutual friend, already died. Okay, so, nakapila na tayo dito kung sino susunod natin kay, okay? Remember that. That's why you were intimidated by Mike Sandihas, okay? That's why you were thrown a bato, o ba, ano ba yun? Sinampal ka ba nila ni Mike Sandihas? That's all, you deserve that, actually. Okay? Buting hindi ka rin kita pinalo ng titi. Okay? So don't do that, okay? Alam namin yun. Alam namin yung anong ginawa ni Mike Sandea sa'yo. Okay? Dapat mahiya ka dun. Okay? So do not become somebody else when you are not who you are. Okay? Okay. So I have forgiven you. Okay? I hope we become friends. So sorry that I'm venting. It's always like that. Never had a chance to actually, sue you. Sorry, Arman Reyes. I hope you're happier now. Okay. What else? There. Love Diaz, thank you so much for everything that you told me. Okay. So when I can pull through, for example, Never Just Sorry and Oasis for Talents and Vulnerabilities, and one of the activities there is like teaching filmmaking 101 as inspired by you. I give you the royalty that you deserve. Okay? Because I'm a bon fide and a proud graduate. Oh, I love Diaz mobile filmmaking. A world-class filmmaker, so to speak. Okay? So there, creative freedom, creative freedom, creative freedom. Okay? So one person from among your 10 audience that would be changed from whatever that you do. That's all worth it. I think Love Diaz is a nephew of Maria Montessori. Don't you think, Love Diaz? Nakasmile ka dyan. Sorry ka. You are here in my quaint apartment. Okay? So there. So, this is teacher Felbert again. I'm like 49 years old and I'm a teacher, artist, filmmaker, writer, director, Armadreas. Okay? Yeah, and I freelance as internal, external auditor, and I'm occasionally into acting, and I'm a good actor at the same time. Okay, there, and what else? I can become a forensic accountant at the same time. Okay, so that's all for today. I love you, Kabal. Bye bye.